Good morning, everybody. Myself, M.R. Chaya, working as an associate professor in KLE Society's BK College, Chikodi. Today's topic, micro teaching. Today's my micro teaching topic is conductors, ORS, diarrhea, chemistry saving life. Since it is an heterogeneous group, many participants are from different languages. I'm not interested to go to a very core chemistry concept, but very simple concept, how it will be related to our real life situation. I wanted to explain that through conductors and insulators. Conductors and insulators, you know that conductors are the materials that allow the electricity to flow like metals, salt solution. These are the examples. What are conductors? Conductors are the materials, are the substances which going to allow the electricity to flow. Which does not allow, they are called as, which going to block the electricity, they are called as insulators. Like rubber, plastic are the example. Now just you think that you are very safe using the electricity because that electric wire, it is made up of metal which going to act as a conductor, which going to allow the electricity to flow, that is surrounded by a plastic sheath which is an insulator. That is the foundation of electrical safety. So we are safely using the electricity in our house. That is because of the combination of the materials that we are using, conductors and insulator. Conductors going to flow the electricity, it going to allow the electricity to flow, whereas into insulators it going to block. That's why when you touch the wire, you are not going to affected by that electricity flow. So these are called as conductors. Similarly, I am going to ask simple question. Why do doctors give ORS to the patients with diarrhea? I think you have seen, many of us you see the ORS will be given to the given to the patients who are suffer from the diarrhea or dehydration, extreme dehydration. Now I am going to consider that ORS, and that ORS is also a, I am going to consider that is also a conductor that going to save our life, and also it also going to act as a conductor, it going to allow the electricity to flow through that. I'm comparing the real life situation with the conductors. Diarrhea and its danger. You know that diarrhea means lot of rapid loss of water and vital metals like sodium, potassium chloride. During that it happens. So it causes dehydration, weakness, maybe fatal in children. And they says that the statistics says that one of the major health problems in India is diarrhea. It can be easily solved by a simple life-saving ORS powder. Just you are going to dissolve that in water and you are going to give it to the patient. But this ORS majorly it going to consider a glucose. Along with that, it going to contain a sodium chloride, potassium chloride, and citrate in water. All these sodium chloride, potassium chloride, they are called as electrolytes. They are called as electrolytes. So, by taking the ORS, you can restore the electrolytes. It's going to save millions of lives worldwide. So, ORS replaces what diarrhea takes away. Now, this ORS is also act as a conductor. I told you, conductor are the substances which going to allow the electricity to flow through that. Now we are going to do a simple experiment. You see here, I have taken a pure water and I have taken a ORS. ORS, I am going to dissolve it in water and I am going to keep it. I am going to take and I am going to do electrically, I am going to connect them through a bulb. And you can see that if it's a pure water, it doesn't, because it is a insulator. That's why it doesn't allow the electricity to flow. Therefore the bulb does not glow. Whereas in the case of ORS powder, which going to contain an electrolytes that going to allow the electricity to flow, that going to light up the bulb. This indicates that ORS is also a conductor which going to allow the electricity to flow through them, which going to allow the electricity to flow. So, in summary, we can conclude that conductors are the substances, are the materials which going to allow the current to flow. Example, metal and ORS. Insulators are the substances which going to block the current. That's why example like rubber, plastic. And also we learned that diarrhea is a dangerous dehydration which can be solved, which can be cured by taking ORS, which going to restores the ions in our body. The same ions that light the bulb can also save a child's life. So I connected chemistry in our day-to-day life through healthcare. Now, similarly, we can also think how else might chemistry help to solve public health problems. Just think over to that. So the skill I have used here, it is called explanation skill, in which I clearly explained the scientific concept by taking the real life examination, a real life example like diarrhea and ORS, and analogies I have taken wire as a conductor, ORS lighting the bulb. Visual aids also have taken diagram of the wire, ORS bulb experiment, ions in water I have showed them, and also connected the interdisciplinary connections also, chemistry with the healthcare, that also have taken. Along with the explanation skill, I have also used the supporting skill like teaching aids, stimulation variation, reinforcement, linking with the life. This is what I have done it. In order to summarize what I have told in all 5 or 6 slides, I can summarize in one slide and I can show it to the audience like this. So electrolytes, conductivity, diarrhea, electrolytes and conductivity. So electrolytes, it going to allow the electricity to flow through that. In that I have shown. So during the diarrhea, the electrolytes loss will be there. So when you give ORS, that dehydration can be controlled. So it going to restores the health. So that's what I have given in this hand. At the end I am going to give like this. Thank you.